So, what is microdacism all about? Very simple, really. Chances are you're already following the principles of microdacism and you don't even know it. Be kind. Be the very best human being that you can be. Vote with your dollar bills, because quite frankly that's the only true vote that you have. And finally, think for yourself. You can do an awful lot more than you think you can. And I think when you're trying to be the very best human being that you can be, you can get an awful lot accomplished in a very short space of time. I think, and this is a personal opinion, that one of the worst things that you can ever do is to allow your ego to rule you. Actually, you have got to control your ego. Here's the thing. When you allow your ego to control you, what you're doing is you're basing everything that you do on an illusion. I think ego is an illusion. All you have to do is to be true to yourself. That's all. What other people think is their business. And quite frankly, you cannot control that, because people will think of you based upon their filters, not yours. So don't allow your ego to control you. You control your ego. But you already know that, didn't you? Today what I wanted to talk to you about in this little chit-chat, off the cuff, unscripted little chit-chat, I like this, because I have friends like you, and they communicate with me. They tell me how they feel. They offer constructive criticism, which I love, and I try my best to listen and to make the necessary corrections. Anyway, this morning I was thinking about the 1984 Olympics. Now, that's an Olympics that happened long before many of you were born. 1984. I can only tell you this, I was so inspired by that Olympics. For some reason, I thought it was the best Olympics up to that point. And I was so inspired that I started a pen pal group, an international pen pal group that really became very successful. What happened is that the cost of maintaining it was far greater than I could afford, in that it was free, and I would pay for the ads in international newspapers all over the world, and people would write to each other from all over the world. They would communicate with each other, and through letters they would express their true selves. And quite frankly, many of these people who talked to each other, wrote to each other, became very fast friends. And many of them got married, as a matter of fact. All because of an inspiration of the 1984 Olympics. One couple that comes to mind, she was from Malaysia and he was from Michigan. And they were successfully married for many, many years. And I am so proud of the fact that they, in talking to each other, in writing to each other, got to know each other intimately before they even met each other. So, with honesty be their mantra, they were able to express themselves in very honest ways. I guess my point of this little chit-chat is that you can do an awful lot more than you think you can. Because you can. And when you put yourself first, that is, when you say to yourself, I'm going to be the best human being that I can be, then that's a good way to live. Because what you'll do, you'll put others first, and what you'll do, you will do everything you can to make the other person feel very good about themselves, suppressing your own ego. So, that's what my little chit-chat is all about. today.